Hey the rulers, DMO73 here. Don't want to go fast with Ki Lua? Well, this deck profile is the one for you. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
This session brought to you by Odyssey Games for pre-orders and sealed product, CCG Prime for tons of singles and supplies, Cardo Doko for international rulers looking for products, and FoulLibrary.com for articles and wonderful deck lists.
As well as our guest lecturer members King Pearlshine, Vite Ramen, Mognite, and Darren Noblock.
Class is in session.
So here is the list for Ki Lua control, but as always, before we get into it, just a reminder to go check out Odyssey Games for the pre-orders of Crimson Moon Battleground. You can check the link in the description to go make that happen. So, Ki Lua control, the epitome of Callstone Pass Ki Lua with a couple of tricks in order to be able to push damage. I personally really enjoyed this list because it feels more resilient and feels like it has more good matchups, but we'll kind of go through the kind of pieces. It's using a lot of the same kind of things we've seen before. It's also playing some pretty neat tech cards that are like blasts from the past to really kind of see them come back. Obviously, we're playing 4 Divine Lightning in this list because it is the most optimum number of that card to play. We're also playing 4 Grand Leon. We are still playing the one of Allosaurus, and that is because we are playing the Priscia box package in this list, so it's easy enough for us to be able to go grab it as needed. Some other notable Priscia box targets include Valentina, owner of the theater, to steal your opponent's board, as well as Bastet. I really like Bastet, particularly because you can use it to bounce back your Megiddo, which is really nice, and then reuse it, because Megiddo, is good while it's sitting on field, but also is good to flash in. So there's that. Also playing 4 copies of Sealed One-Eye Dragon for some additional spot removal and draw power. 3 Repairing the Death Scythe to help us ramp and also throw out a nice threatening body in the early game if needed, especially considering you can just use Child of the Darkness Moon to pop it and go into a Divine Lightning Predator immediately if you're out of ice counters. One thing to note is that Repairing the Death Scythe Rebooted will have those ice counters on it when you contract. You just won't get any benefit from removing them because you won't have the Ki Lua ability. So just keep note of that as you're playing the deck. We're also playing the nice little Diversity Palace package, and the reason for this is because Alice counts as a dinosaur in a grave, which is great, and Predator has Swiftness and Pierce, so if you've got Kingdom of Diversity Light Palace out, and then you contract into Predator, and then you use Predator to buy back Zeus Alice, all of your Resonators have Swiftness, Pierce, plus 29,000 attack. And so literally a Lorite can kill your opponent even through a blocker. So it's very, very cute. And that's kind of why we're playing that Diversity Palace package there too. We're also playing a couple Witch of the Fallen Kingdom. You can grab Pumpkin Witch from the sideboard if you choose to play it. 4 copies of the Ki Lua spell in this deck because we get benefit from all of the modes off of it. It is just a better no bite, no fight at that point in time without the ability to produce will. Couple copies of Lorite and a couple copies of Memory of Worlds to round out the kind of cancel package, and you have yourself a nice fashion dinosaur cage fight. So let us know how you've been playing Ki Lua in the comment sections down below. I really, really enjoyed this list. It's honestly been one of my favorites to keep sleeved up for the previous weeks, but had to swap some stuff around eventually to make for new decks for you all. But let us know in the comment sections down below. And until next time, this is DMO73 saying class dismissed.